Combine needs a little work, but we're gonna get things in a better spot.
You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. We're right back into it. So we got a whole lot of things going on. August is going to be packed. People always ask what the date is. We got a little tied up there. August 4th, I'm filming this. So give you guys some idea. This head needs a little bit of work, and then we're going to go into wheat. We're going to see exactly what we can do. We got to lock it up rigid. Brian Brock sent me all sorts of information on it, has told me all sorts of things. Yeah, so we need to get the bolts. But what I'm going to do first, before I even do that, we're going to run over to a gentleman who owned this head for a period of time, never used it, owned it though, and he's got some spare parts. He bought a combine and it came with him, but he was already on a Draper head. And as we know, we got to keep an eye on this. We got a whole, as you can see, they're already bent. So Deere has those washers, but nothing else for me. I do have a big list of Deere parts that we're getting together to be proper for the fall. So we have this to work on. We have the combine to actually work on too. We got the whole clutch housing for both the front and back, inner and outer clutch housings for the fan. So we got to do that, and I'd like to get the AC going. It's gonna be a little warm, but once we get that done, we're gonna dive right into wheat. So it makes for a small world. We're over here. Gentleman previously owned the head, never ran it, but we were at his grain site, and they put this up in the past couple of years. I think he said they moved in here 18. So I was asking him about it. He upgraded dryers and getting some ideas. So he's got a 630F head, which is next generation heads on it. But we're talking about do's and don'ts, and he really likes his facility here. So I'm probably going to come back and get some more ideas as we plan on what we're doing. But yeah, quite the facility. Appreciate him. He reached out to me. We have not actually met until now. So as we were standing there talking, we've figured out this thing in the Northeast. I talked to my one buddy who trucks for a mill up in Vermont, and at the end of the day, a lot of the corn around is like, people are looking for corn right now. So that does add a value dollar compared to when we harvested. Yes, you're in storage, stuff like that. My main reason that I want storage on the farm is so that we can get done quicker with harvest and on to our next thing. As the gentleman and I just talked, being able to run as many loads, run 12 loads through a facility compared to running half those loads to the mill, stuff like that, it adds up, or times of the day. So that is my big thing on that. But if you can cash in and make an extra buck or two long term on having grain in a facility, it pays off. So like I said, last year after harvest, corn went up, which usually that's, you know, when you're not in peak season, things are worth more. So we are still in the works. I've talked about it previously, and yeah, I do get a lot of ideas, and like, Rome wasn't built in a day. So we're only going into our third harvest, 2 years in or whatnot, however you want to look at it. But yeah, there's a lot going on. As I told him, I said, after I got done spraying, I was like, perfect, we're gonna get right into manure, like we'll be caught up. We are not caught up. We got 2 days of combining to do, and then we got a little bit of fertilizer left to do, and then focus on harvest. August is going to be packed, so we are going to California for a trip with you guys. I don't know, I can't remember if I've ever said it, but very excited for that. We will be out in Illinois the following week. well, Iowa to Illinois, then back home. It's busy. We are very busy. Trips are part of what we do for marketing, content, all that stuff. So it is pieces of the puzzle. It's not like we're just going on a vacation for no reason. Partnerships do a big part of this. So I know there's always the people, oh, you're just getting free stuff. There's a lot more to that. But yeah, August is going to be a busy, very busy month, and then we're going to roll into September, and maybe we'll cut some beans in September, and maybe by December we'll cut some corn. Who knows? A lot of people are looking for corn now, knowing that there's going to be a shortage in the Northeast because of what we've had for a year. But we're still kicking along. We're making it happen, one day at a time. Alrighty, so we got a bunch of parts in here. I'm gonna leave them. We're gonna go move the car around because I'm losing Harley. They're moving cows in today. Cobleskill Fair. Matt just picked up Cherry, but I told her, I said, if I drop this off at the farm I gotta go to, because I'm gonna bring this over. We got to do some work on this. I'll bring this over with the grain buggy all as one, and then I have the car to come back to get the combine. We don't know if it's going to be dry enough and how well it's going to run, but this was a yesterday thing. As far as let's get something going. So we don't need anything major out of here right now, but we got knives, we got fingers, nuts and bolts and guards, little stuff that probably we will need at some point. So it was good to run over, grab these this morning. As far as here, so we gotta, some people pointed it out to us, at some point we gotta pin this so it's up instead of out, or yeah, but a bunch of people pointed out and said, let me get this off from here. It's tough with one hand. A lot of people pointed out, well, not a lot, but a bunch of people that knew what they were talking about. Oh yeah, that's on the, it popped off of there anyways. Oh, that's got some wear to her. So I see what's going on there. Spacers are on the wrong side, so that's gonna have to get switched, but that's supposed to be on the other side. So we'll get the chain separated, get it popped over on the other side, probably see if we can put the spacers on the right side. What we'll make sure, yeah, see how it's not lined up perfectly. Okay, yeah, and that nut goes on the wrong way because I messed up some things. So we got to grease this, check the wobble box, honestly switch that, and we'll be down the road. Well, with the head, grain buggy just needs to be greased, fueled up, add some shear bolts. Combine needs a little work, but we're gonna get things in a better spot. And of course we got tires that are soft, don't look very good, they don't do very much work, but let me get them filled up and good to go. Alrighty, as I am doing this, so I'm actually gonna pop that off. It's fighting me some there. We'll take that off. Harley is greasing things. Somebody told me I don't grease anything. So from here on out, I'm going to show every time we grease something, every time we fuel up something, you know, just add into the content of what we have for you guys, because that stuff is about useless. But, well, it's useful, but showing you guys every time we grease something. So she is going along and greasing all the points. I'm going to pop this chain off. We'll get that figured out. Got it? She's got it. Okay, so we will pop this over here, and this is going to pull right up and out because we got a little issue going on there. Phone's going off. Okay, we are going to have to get a new, it's got some wobble to it. It is an idler, but it's on the right side now, which is good. Tight. Get some chain lube. Okay, spray that one up. So she's got it all greased up, and we'll look at this other end, just make sure we're okay. Bearing's good. Oh, this one's got a belt. I should have known that. That bearing looks good. Yeah, no chain lube on the belt. Alrighty, things we got to do on this. Well, we got the clutches to go in, or the clutch plates to go on. New bearing, clutch plates, new belt. We'll get the fan speed up. We'll put the panels back in. Well, all the panels, the drain doors, I guess it would be. So one on this side snaps up, one on the other side, two on here, and we'll grease everything. And then we should figure out the AC. So I'm gonna dive into the AC because I'll sucker Harley into greasing this once she gets done greasing that. We do have a line here that has a slow leak, and we got to get that fixed at some point. I don't know which one it is, so once we can start running. It looks like it's wetter than it should be, but overall it's okay right now. But I'll jump up there and mess around with some stuff. That's pretty bad. Try. Harley's getting all greased up. We blew everything out. AC should be good. I'm just gonna get everything running over here, then we'll check the actual temp, make sure nothing's leaked. So I got the inner clutch housing there, and you got to pull that off, and it's real not convenient. And at the end of the day, we're gonna go run. That's gonna make a big difference. New belt, new bearing, new outer. I think it will ride a whole lot better. So the bearing, we borrowed this off of Dylan's last time. Yeah, that one was a little shot. Hopefully we're good there. This one needs to get pulled off. It's got splines. So I'm just gonna throw the new one on. We're gonna run it for now because I know we need to do all of this. I'm gonna tighten that up, but that's getting very weak. So all of this has to get pulled apart to get, well, this has to come off, but if we're doing everything else, we might as well be there. Making sure the dowel pin gets in there. Combine's ready. AC blows cold. Head is ready. Grain buggy is about ready, we think, for all of that. But you'll have to stay tuned for next video and see what blows apart, what struggles, and how we make it happen. So see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.